got season 2, episode number 8 of Frieren Beyond Journey's End. Last episode, Stark and Ganal stayed behind to protect the dead of the village while the chivalric Order of Norm pulls up, and they ended up encountering Revolt as well as Frieren and Methode fighting 2 other demons in the forest. We are also missing the little demon that was talking to Revolt. I'm not really sure if they're gonna take part in the battle just yet. Last episode was insane, and based on the staff list, this episode should be 2. So without further ado, let's run the intro and hop right into this. Okay, now I'm curious as to see the camera we just started. Okay, Sark. Yo! Oh my god! Shit's smooth. How is he doing that? Oh, he's like spiraling? Brother, whoa! Son, how do I even, how do I comment on this? We just started, it's 30 seconds! Nice. Yo, Ganal's powers are lit. Oh my god. Yeah. This would be a lot easier if Frieren was here. Us! Yep, you're gonna have to take one. He's gonna have to lure him in. Lightning strike. Nice! Nice. He let him know that mid-combat? Slip down. Hey, you're him, by the way.
思い出した。お前は他の魔族の討伐に向かい、片割れは村を護衛した。お前が村に戻ってきた頃には、
they probably could have at least taken him out if they were together.
あの戦いでは実に面白い教訓が得られた。黙らせるだけだ。
He said, I'll shut you up
最
myself.
後に私からの助言だ。
Say that
生
again?
存者の確認はもっ
One
と
Piece?
しっかりやった方がいい。
How? They raised the village. That's the other. There's no way.
悪あがきを。
Is there really a little girl here? Nope, she stabbed him. That's the other demon. Why would there be a child just alive here? Oh, so
ご苦労、大義だった。
Your thanks mean nothing to me now. I'm dust.
あいつが一瞬頭をよぎった。子供なんているはずないのにな。
You're a good person, Ganal.
人には子供をかばう習性がある。人にそんな習性がある。
Right? I mean, that individualistic mentality is what leads to your species dying.
私の知る限り見ず知らずのガキをかばって死んだバカは。優しい魔法使いは長生きできん。立派な才能。
I'd rather die young being kind.
心にもないことを言うんだな。お前は嫌なやつだ。優しさのかけらもない。ずっとそのままでいる。
As much as Siri denies it, she hates seeing her pupils die off. Where's Stark at? Nice, Stark! All 4? Why would I do that? I'd rather die trying. Are you insane? Big fact. That's that warrior mentality. Yes. Just I'm still standing by Elton John starts playing. That's so hard. I'll walk into the jaws of death with you. I fucking love Stark. Nice, nice. You gotta get on the offensive though, Fern. Frieren Batmaned on you. He's letting you do your thing, bro. The mist, probably. Oh my god, he's close. Yeah. That's cheap. A barrage? But Frieren said you can win. Nice. Okay, Methode. Oh, here's her magic. Whoa, it's like Ubel's cutting spell. Nice. Shave that hair on your chinny chin chin. Yeah, you can tell by her movement. That is so fire. She's sending like Zoro spells at you. Oh my god, the animation, dude. But you would hope Frieren could win without help, you know? What are you gonna do? What is that? They linger? Whoa. Oh, mental magic. That's not me. Welp. Man. And that explains why Ceres sent Methode with Ganao. No? Alright, sorry, here we go. Whoa! Holy shit, he's quick! Nice, Ganao. Oh, he pulled you by the wing! Your armor betrays you! That's a problem. Okay, nice! Yo, dude, the weight behind it. Let's go, Stark, bro. Stark, come on. Dude, this camera has been enchanting me. Like a Disney movie. Nice! Don't forget, I'm still strong. Nice. Picked it back up. Yo, this teamwork is crazy. Lightning strike. Us. Oh, he's almost breaking him. One is broken. He's losing mana. Yeah. Here we go, Methode. Brother, what is this attack? She's dispersing the mist? Or she analyzing it to disperse it? Yeah. She is. Like, dispel it. That's true. You gotta be well-rounded. Gone. So you just happen to have a mist removing spell? It's not pointless. You already fucked up. Frieren's already gone out your sight. Yeah. A sniper shot's coming. Oh, brother, that's not the moon! Oh my god, that's not the moon! Look how fast Frieren is! Yo, this girl doesn't skip a beat, does she? The little Zoltrak music? See if these ones have bloodlust. Hey, 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 hey. Bro, look at the way she just hides. You gotta be so nervous. Yo, first so tough. Yep. And you gotta remember, bro, like, mages also need to know how to fight intelligent battles, not just brute force your way through. Nice. All right, this could just be a trap, though. He could be letting you do this. Nice. Like, I don't, this makes me feel so uneasy. Incoming smile. Oh! Brother, he stabbed you with his fist. It's true. That is absolutely true. Yo, he said, I don't care! This wound in my gut don't mean shit! Let's! Yo. Stark is my favorite freaking character. Cue the clapping sound. The crowd liked that one. Stark, I can't fucking move.
こんなになっちまった村をまだ守ろうとしている。俺にはできなかったことだ。
Yo, oh my god, I'm dying today.
まだ俺を助けようとするんだな。
Yes.
お前はいい。
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. And Siri read through him too. Like, he's telling lies, but if he kept lying to himself, Siri thought it'd keep him safe. That is a brutal wound, bro. Half of your organs are gone. Method will heal y'all. Mm-hmm.
私はまた死に損なったのか。
そのようですね。
もういい、動ける。シュタルクは
Doing
危ない状
push-ups.
態でしたが、一命を取り留めました。ゲナウさんよりも治療を
Nice.
優先させたので。
Oh, he pointed. Look at Fern.
ご不満ですか？
いや。
Dude, the demon y'all fought was strong.
しばらく村に滞在してくれるそうですよ。
You guys should stay too, just in case they send reinforcements for some reason. Not that they have like a commanding officer, but you know. There he is. What'd I tell you?
来たな。
もしかしてシュタルク様って
It's normal for a warrior.
痛い。
私この任務が終わったらしばら
Oh
く
no,
不
we
眠
have a
になるので
priest.
すが、北部高原
She does not like her,
は
bro.
危険ですから。
The
大丈夫
jealousy
だよ。
runs deep.
回復魔法のような高度な魔法は無理だけど、私も僧侶の魔法なら多少は使えるし。それにこのパーティー
Yep.
の僧侶
My goat sign.
入れておきたいからね。いつかまた会える。
I love our party, man.
なんだかメトーデがいるとフェルンが不機嫌になるの。あらあ
That
ら。嫌わ
jealousy.
れてしまいましたね。
ノルム騎士団が到着した。私たちも南部まで。
They took
護衛
a
に加わ
while,
ること
bro.
になった。ここでお前たちとはお別れだな。
Travel in this universe is whack.
怪我の具合は？
バッチリ問題ないぜ。
お前たちには借りができたな。いずれ必ず返す。
Oh, we take money.
お礼。
ありがとう。
There it is.
こちらこそだよ。お互い長生きしようぜ。
行くぞ。
はい。
Gannau loves Stark. They all love Stark when they meet him.
ああ。
Laid him to rest. Wow, like a military. That's cool. My goat, the master manipulator.
なあ、断ってよかったのか？
このパーティーの僧侶はザインでしょ。
いや、そうじゃなくて。
Oh, sign would have
合
fell
流し
for
た時
her.
ザインにいろいろ言われるんじゃないか？
別にいいんじゃない？
Frieren,
このパーティー
you
にはもう
don't
お
look
姉
like
さんも
one
いるでしょ。
and you're a grandma.
それもそうだな。
No, come on, bro. That episode was so fire. I can't lie to you, man. That episode is fire for sure. So we beat the demons. Yo, I was dying in that episode. I apologize, bro. My allergies have been flaring up, but this episode was so peak. There's no way I could control myself. The coughing was gonna have to happen one way or another, so that's my bad for you. I had seen on Twitter the staff list and people hyping the episode up and saying it had to have really cool moments along those lines, so I was already looking forward to it since yesterday. They were not lying. They absolutely popped off with this episode. I mean, the fights, every fight was fire, but the animation on Stark and Gannau versus Revolt was ridiculous. Specifically the camera work. I was glazing it the whole episode, but how the characters were moving in 3D space that was really well 2D drawn, that was nuts. That takes a lot of work, bro. That's not something that you can just do. And it wasn't just Revolt, it was Stark too. They were glazing Stark with his movement, which I enjoy, bro. I hate when you get shows, or not hate, hate's a strong word. I gotta stop doing that. I dislike whenever you get shows that introduce these characters that are very strong, very fast, very whatever it may be, and they don't portray it well. And it doesn't have to be the craziest action showpiece of all time. It doesn't have to be the best animated thing ever. It doesn't have to wow me. You just have to portray it right. Shit, make the guy disappear on some Toji shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't even animate him running. Just make him disappear. Like, if somebody is fast, if somebody is strong, if somebody can rush you, I need to be able to see that. You know what I'm saying? With Frieren, with Fern, they are quick, but where we see their prowess is in their spells. When Frieren was fighting her clone, they popped off for the scale, the speed, the intelligence, and yeah, the strategy in mage fights when you're at the top of the world as far as mages go. With warriors, we kind of see like mini little battles here and there, but a really good warrior, a really good hero can rush a mage if they're within like a few feet of them. Warriors and heroes, especially at the top of their game, are so fast and they're so strong and they're so durable. It comes to a point where if you don't show me that, you don't sit there and think they're useless, because you've never once thought Aizen or Himmel were useless. You've never thought that ever, right? And you've never thought Stark is useless either, because we got to see him pop off early against the dragon. But you don't always see that. And I know that's not their job. Their job is to go in there, take hits, create openings, you know, stop them from taking out their mages because of getting rushed. But every now and then, every once in a while, it's good to show how physically able these people are, you know? And Ganau's power is cool as well. So he can use the wings to fly around and stuff, but he also, which is very convenient because then he doesn't have to focus on using his mana for a flight spell. He can use his wings for defense. He can send them as projectiles, like steel type of projectiles. They're kind of like knives in a sense, and get them through. It wasn't like the strongest defense. I was expecting more like steel wings, like something that could really block Revolt's attacks. But then again, the guy can freely control the weight and size of the swords, so realistically you can only defend up to a certain extent anyways. But the fight was beautiful, handled it great, showing their strategy. Stark being a real warrior and willing to take the hits. Ganau explaining to Revolt, you demons are very cunning, you guys are very strong, very talented, very prodigious. We're very tenacious. That's why we've come so far as a species. So that was cool to see. And then you got Fern again. I wish Fern would have been able to beat the opponent without help. I understand we're in a party, we work together, there's always gonna be help in some way, shape, or form, but there's gonna come a point in your life, now Fern is very young, there's gonna come a point in your life where you need to be able to fight on the fly. Like I said though, Fern is very young. It's unfair to compare her to somebody like Methode or somebody like Frieren. Frieren is just so strong that a lot of these fodder demons is kind of like, you know, it will be a battle because it's not like you're just gonna sit there and one shot explode everything. However, she's never gonna lose that fight. So Frieren's a little different, but if Frieren couldn't just win because of her mana reserves and the spells she knows and her prowess and stuff, I'm sure she knows a demystifying magic as well. And that's kind of the difference I'm trying to get at, right? Is that these people have the experience. They've been around so long. They can fight at the same time while analyzing shit and figuring shit out. We've seen Frieren do that with barriers and stuff. Fern doesn't necessarily have that luxury yet. Fern's like, what, 16, turning 17? She's very young. She's barely, I mean, I know she's been a mage the majority of her life, and she does know other spells, but Frieren kind of forbids her from using anything other than Zoltrak in a fight. Because if you get very, very, very good at Zoltrak, you will be able to create the openings to use your bigger spells eventually, and you just save your big spells and you keep everything a secret so that when you come across very strong demons, you can take them out very easily, right? But despite me knowing that, selfishly, I still would have liked to see Fern kind of figure it out on her own. But again, to be even more fair, once Methode did dispel the spell, or the mist, Fern took both of them out. You know what I'm saying? So, and we found out that Methode belongs to a clan that just loves to hunt demons, that lives on the northern plateau, and that makes sense because Ganau was confused last episode, I was confused last episode. They only send mages that love fighting more than 3 meals per day, and that's Methode's background, that's her race, so it kind of makes sense why she'd be sent there. But as you saw in the fight, Methode's like, hey, I love magic. If there was anybody else from my clan here, they'd die to you. They wouldn't be able to beat you because they wouldn't take the time to learn a spell to dispel mist. They wouldn't learn magic for magic. They'd only be like the demon that she was fighting. Learn magic to supplement her fighting. Because Methode is different and she enjoys magic as a medium itself, you know, she was able to win. So that was really cool to see as well. They handled this episode so perfect. 10 out of 10 for me. I love Frieren. I think we only have, what, like 2 episodes left? No, we have 3 episodes left. I don't know. Dude, I always confuse Frieren's episode count with JJK's. I don't know why, because we have 9, 10, and 11, and JJK's on 10. We have 1 and 11 and 12. So I don't know why I always get them mixed up, but we have a few episodes left. So because of that, I'm interested to see how we're gonna wrap this season up. In the meantime, though, if you enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, or follow my Patreon linked in the description down below. You'll gain access to early uncut and exclusive reactions that you get to decide on and influence. That should be it, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.